Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 2x2 tent with another unboxing video. This is from a new company, at least new to me, called Sayhon. They actually contacted me and reached out, wanted to send this light for review. So I figured, hey, let's check it out. It's Osram diodes, and I don't know what driver, but I just was like, okay, Osram diodes, I'm listening. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and test it and see what we've got. Of course, we've got all the meters here. We've got the watt meter, we've got the heat meter, we've got the spectrometer, we've got the meter, we've got the par meter, four-corner par meter, got four of these. And then, of course, we've got baby katana. So let's go ahead and get the meters out of the way, and we'll get into the box here, and we'll see what we got. This is the supposedly the SH2000 model. I freshly sharpened baby katana, making quick work of this. It's got a nice edge on it now. Alright, so this is coming from Amazon, so it is going to be discreet box-in-a-box shipping. Packaging, Sun-like series, it says, the SH2000. So let's pull the big fatty Amazon box out of here. I swear I have so many of these empty Amazon boxes I've had to throw away. I mean, discreet shipping is nice, but man, 2 boxes on every shipment is brutal. Alright, so there we go. Now we need to get baby katana again to get into here, because this one's got even more tape. Right, get that side. And right down the middle. Wow, that's pretty neat looking. Nice presentation. I like it. Okay, so this is just like a little cover sheet here. This shows their different models that they have. They've got, I think, the 1000, the 2000, and the 4000. We have the 2000, the middle one here. So this is just a big thank you. This thing's huge. It's like a giant business card. Thank you for choosing our grow light. And then they got their little support thing here. Pretty cool. I like the presentation. I like it. Nice manual, actually. This is like, I feel like I'm at like a real estate showing or something. This is actually some really nice product literature here. Wow, yeah, that's pretty nice. There's all their models, all the info. If you would like to pause and check all that out, feel free. But we are going to move on. Safety precautions, general care, no interest on that. Product contents, practices. So this is supposed to have infrared and UV. They've got the spectrum there, so we'll test that. And then the warranty info. What do we got here? 3 years warranty, or you can contact them for a 5-year extended warranty. That's new. I don't know if I've had a light company that offered an extended warranty. I mean, you get extended warranties in pretty much anything that you buy anymore, but I haven't seen it in the lighting industry. Oh, what the heck is this? VIP card? What the heck? VIP privileges 2 more year extended warranty. Well, there's my 2 years extended warranty. This is actually like a credit card. It feels like a credit card. That's wild. Huh. Interesting. Their presentation is on point. Like, I dig their presentation. Very organized. Very professional. There's the light. Look at that. Wow. So it's looking like we've got the boards here with the white and the red, and then probably going to be the infrared and UV down the middle, more than likely. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it out of here. Unsheath it from the plastic. And there we go. Look at that. That is a nice looking light. Dimmer on the end. Super flat. Check out the back. Big ass heat sink. Big ass heat sink. This is reminding me of the Vipar Spectra XS series. Damn, it's even thinner though. Like, look how thin it is. And it's got some weight to it. Like, this is pretty heavy. You can see it's got the coating on the diodes to help protect the diodes. It's got a dimmer. The driver, let's see what the driver is here. Sayhon driver. So they have their own driver. I don't know who makes it for them or if they make their own actually, but that's the driver. IP65 water resistant. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. As I smack it on the tripod. Alright, so let's see what else we got in here. We got rope ratchets. Metal gear on the rope ratchet. Look at that. They got it. They got it right. So we got hanging kit. Standard hanging kit looks like. The only thing is it's one rope ratchet, so that kind of scares me. Because that means we're probably going to have the whole, like, just swingy light thing going on. So I may have to add a second rope ratchet. And then we've got the power cord. And it looks like it's got like a little flip protector over the... Oh, I guess it's not a flip up. It's actually like a waterproof protector. Kind of like those old keyboard covers back in the day. Anybody's old enough to remember that. Yeah. So there's the power cord. And I think that's all that's in here. Yep. So let's go ahead and we'll get this out of the way. We'll get the light hooked up. And we'll see what kind of power she pushes. Be right back. Alright guys, we've got it all hooked up and ready to go. I did go ahead and add an extra rope ratchet there and then use their standard hanging kit. This is a pretty slick looking light, I gotta say, man. This is a nice looking board. It fits in here nicely. Now they do say on the website that it's a 3x3 flower light and 4x4 veg light. That is absolutely not gonna fly. I don't know what crop they're growing, but it's definitely not the crop that we're all growing. So yeah, this is a 2x2 light, and I think it's going to be a really good 2x2 light, honestly. And there's something else that I realized when I hooked this thing up, because I noticed that the center bar was not on. I'm like, well, what the heck is up with that? But if you go over here on the side, I didn't even notice when I was unboxing it. Look at that, there's a hidden little button there. And that actually turns on the bar. Look at that. That is a lot of blue and UV and a little bit of infrared that it adds. It significantly changes the spectrum. You can even see it on camera how much it actually changes the spectrum here. That's awesome. Somebody finally put enough supplemental lighting into a light. Like, man, so far this light is looking really good. Really, really good. It's got good diodes. I don't know what driver it is, but I mean, drivers don't really go out that often anymore, to be quite honest. It does have the good diodes, and then with this add-on bar on here, that is, that's pretty damn killer. Plus it has this massive heat sink across the back. This thing is solid. Like, this may be like a really, really sleeper light. Like, this may be one of the better lights that I test in recent videos. This is shaping up to look pretty damn good right now. So I've got this hooked up. You can see the 4 corner readings right now on the screen. It does not have like the 25, 50, 100%. It just has 50% on the side there. So I'm just going to kind of go by the par meter to try and hit the limits that I'm trying to hit here. Trying to turn the knob and talk at the same time. So I'd say probably about there. So yeah, I'm going to say 54 watts. Now you can kind of follow along at home with this. If you get one of these watt meters, they're pretty cheap. They're like 25 bucks. So you could set this thing to 54 watts. We are again at 16 inches as usual. Let me get the meter out here to show you. The height is 17 inches because the meters are 1 inch off the floor. So 17 inches. It's a 16-inch canopy, essentially. So that's what we're sitting at right there, 54 watts. And that's going to give you really, really good cloning and seedling numbers. Let's take a look at the middle real quick. We'll move that one out to the center. Yeah, 270 in the middle. This actually has pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage. I like it. This thing's looking really good so far. That's awesome. Alright, so let's move that back out there. Now let's see if we can hit veg. Actually, here, let me turn this down real quick so I can show. I'll try and show where it is on the dial here. That's about where it was there. It's kind of hard to tell on this dial because it's just like there. So it's like, probably I'd say 30%. If I had to take an educated guess, I would say about 30% on that. Get the light twisted back here. Alright, so let's take it now up to veg, which is going to be about 350 to 400 is where I like to be for veg. So we'll take it to 350 on the corners. And the corners are different because the upper right corner, that one is like the sweet corner for whatever reason, and it gets a little bit better par numbers. The opposite corner is decent but not as good, and then the bottom right corner also has a really good reflection, and then the bottom left is so low because that's right where the door is open, and there's almost no reflection on one side of that corner. So that if you're wondering why the difference in the readings, that would be why. So it's just like it's open over here where these other ones are very well reflected. But for some reason, that one over there in the corner, that just is the sweet spot over there. Wish I could get a tent that has all 4 corners that are as sweet as that one. It's nuts. But here we are in veg territory. So we're pulling 113 watts for those of you following along. And we are at probably, I'd say, about 75% on the dial over there. So yeah, it's pushing out some pretty good numbers. 114 watts. I think we're about halfway to max power, and we're already able to veg pretty effectively. Let's take a look at the middle. Move that out there. 550 in the middle. That's a little strong for veg, but some people would be able to handle that. You could raise the light as well a little bit for veg. That's up to you. And then yeah, let's go ahead and pump it up and see where we can hit flower levels. Well, that's all the way up right there. So, boom, 100%. 204 watts we're maxing out at, and it does actually hit flower levels in every corner of the tent. That is awesome. And I don't have the bar on right now, so that is completely off. That's awesome. This is a legit 2x2 light. This tent is actually 27 by 27, so it is a little bit bigger than 2x2, but this light is 23 and a half inches wide, so it will fit easily within a legit 2x2. But yeah, this is awesome, man. Let's kick the reading out to the middle here. 921 in the middle. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great numbers. Really, really good for a 2x2, man. I mean, it's a little bit, it's a little spotty in the middle. A little bit spotty in the middle, just a little bit. You could, it could stand to be raised up a couple of inches, I think. Probably like 18 inches would be really, really good on this. That's pretty damn impressive, honestly. Let's turn on the add-on bar. Get that spectrum change going on. See what that adds there. Not much, just a little bit. It's more of a supplemental change for the plants as far as the spectrum goes, rather than an intense addition. But there it is, in all of its glory. That is, I gotta say, pretty damn cool. It's impressive. It looks nice. It's a good light. It's well built. Like, man, these guys coming out of left field with this one. That is awesome. I really, really like that add-on bar. It actually makes a significant difference. Most of these companies, they'll just put like one little UV diode over here, and if you're lucky, like another one over here. No, man, these guys are pumping it up. Absolutely pumping it up. That's awesome. That is really good to see. So we are maxed out here. Let's go ahead and we'll run the center reading over with the bar on. $888. Does it take away from that? Let's turn the bar off. Wow, okay, so the bar borrows power. Well, that's interesting. Wow, okay. So we're at 918 without the bar. And then we turn the bar on, and it drops us just a little bit to 886. And so it takes a little bit of the power to run the bar. Interesting strategy. Interesting strategy. I mean, it works. We're still above flowering levels. You're looking like 600. I think anything above 500 you can flower with effectively. Above 600 is really good. 600 to 800 is kind of like the sweet spot, maybe 900. You get into 900 and 1,000 and 1,100 and 1,200 and up, and you really have to be a really good grower. You have to be on your game. Your nutrients have to be on point. Your pH has to be on point. And everything has to just be on point, or else you're going to have issues at those lighting levels. So really, 886 in the middle is still great. 560, 570, up to 600 on the sides is excellent still. So yeah, you could do that either way. You could run it with or without the add-on bar. Either way, it's going to be effective and awesome. This is a good light, man. I'm going to say it right here. For a 2x2 space, this is a really good light. Hands down. So let's go ahead and let's let this sucker warm up, and we'll take some temp readings and wrap it up. Looking good so far. Alright, we are back, and it's had a chance to warm up now, but we got to go ahead and do a spectral reading as well. So let me get that out of the way here. So there is the reading without the add-on bar. And then with the add-on bar. Turn that on, and that should change it quite a bit. And it does. So that's with the add-on bar. You can see the extra bumps in the UV and the infrared, the far red, and just a lot of blue, big blue spike. Crazy. So let's match it up to what they've got here on their brochure, and it seems to match pretty well. I'm showing a little bit bigger bump than what they claim there for the infrared. But yeah, looks pretty good. Really, really cool that it has the add-on bar. That is huge. That really, really is huge. Because it's not, like I said, it's not just a couple of LEDs. It's actually a fair amount of LEDs, and it's straight down the middle, so you get really good coverage. This light's awesome, man. For real. So let's get the heat meter out here. Let me get the cover off. And we'll see what kind of heat we're looking at. And shut down. My heat meter shut off there. I had to wait for it to come back on. So we got, well, I got it set to, I forgot I was reading my computer stuff. I have it set to Celsius. I was like, dang, that's a different number. Fahrenheit, let's see, select menu. There we go. Alright. So we're looking at 143 on the side of the driver. It looks like the driver is the hottest portion of the light, really. Like 120 down that middle strip. Overall, not too bad. There's no real major hot spots other than the driver. Now the driver is mounted directly onto the board, so, but there is a little lip there too. So, I mean, it's not, there's like metal in between where the driver's at and the board itself. But it's definitely, it could use a little riser there to lift that up a little bit. But as you can see, the heat isn't really spreading that far, and overall the light's doing a really good job of cooling itself. Like, not bad at all. Like, this thing really, it kind of covers all the bases, man. It really does. It's got the add-on strip, it's got plenty of red, it's got plenty of blue, it's got UV, it's got infrared, it's got a dimmer, it's got a separate switch for the add-on bar, it's got some really nice heatsink fins. It's pretty damn good. I don't know, these guys are doing something right, I think. Pretty badass. So overall, I would say this is, other than them over-exaggerating what this will cover, I really don't think this is anywhere near a 3x3 or 4x4 light. But for a 2x2 or for like this 27x27 tent, this is actually really, really good. Really, really good. And for the price, that's amazing. Like, it's actually a really good price too. So click the link below if you want to get some more info. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. I thought this one was really cool. So until next time, guys, happy growing.